Hi guys, today we are going hunting for mushrooms. We're going hunting for mushrooms. Stick around. Hi guys, thanks for sticking around. If this is your first time joining me, welcome to Aeetos Outdoors. My name is David. This channel is all about my journey into the outdoors. So whether it's hiking, backpacking, fishing, camping, canoeing, or foraging, if that sounds like it's your bag, then please click the subscribe button down here and turn notifications on to be notified every time I post a new video. Right now I am posting once a week on a Wednesday. Right, with that out of the way, today's adventure, I am going hunting for mushrooms, as I said. So I've linked up with a Tofino local that I have gotten to know, and we are going to go looking for some mushrooms. It's just gone 4 o'clock. I have literally just finished work, and we are just about to head out. So I hope you enjoy this video. We will be coming back and sharing what we've learned as and when. Let's get into it. So we have arrived at spot number 1, a secret spot, a spot unknown to people. Although apparently it's known to a lot of people. So we have driven down some logging roads to get to this spot. And in a moment, I'm going to introduce you to the mushroom picking extraordinaire, the person who is going to stop me getting poisoned from eating deadly mushrooms. But she's still getting ready. So, everyone, this is Heather. Heather, this is everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Heather, tell us a little bit about what's your pedigree? What do you know about mushrooms?
I know a few things about mushrooms. Not a lot. I've taken one course, and so I know a couple of edibles and lots of ones that we should not eat.
Okay, so there we go. We're going to be kept safe by Heather, and we are not going to be poisoned. And we're just going to jump right into this.
We're looking for little orange mushrooms. They sometimes shine a little bit in the forest, especially when it's sunny, but it's not sunny right now. And they are low on the ground. They grow on wood, so like usually on decaying woody matter, and they're usually in little clumps, often under ferns, and we're looking for chanterelles.
Okay, and
Mostly.
what are some of the key supplies we need? What do we need?
A basket.
We need a basket.
And a knife. That's all.
That's all you need. And an eye.
And a keen eye.
Okay.
For Easter eggs.
So this is an adult Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
So we have found our first chanterelle.
Yeah, so it has these veins are the defining kind of feature to make sure that it's chanterelle. They have to go down the stem a little bit. And you can see it's kind of like an orangey beige color. This one, some bugs are eating it, and it's a little bit mushy, so we'll leave this one here.
Well, let's keep on looking.
This one's a hedgehog. You can see because it has spikes, like a hedgehog. It's a toothed mushroom. They taste very similar to a chanterelle. Delicious. And this one's actually a winter chanterelle, or a yellow something rather. And this one has already been eaten by something too. has the same veins as the other chanterelle as well. That guy there.
So we're not going to take the winter chanterelle because it's already been eaten, but we're going to take the hedgehog?
We're going to take the hedgehog. Okay.
Awesome. So here we have one of the culprits of slug-eaten chanterelles. This looks like a banana slug. So this little critter is a banana slug. They are the second biggest species of slugs in the world, or can be. This guy most certainly is not. And they come in all sorts of shapes and colors. You can see this guy is kind of yellow. You get he's a kind of pale yellow. You get bright yellow. You get green ones, yellow and black ones that literally look like bananas, hence the name. And an interesting fact: when the settlers or explorers first came out here and saw banana slugs, they thought they looked like bananas, so they named them banana slugs. However, the First Nations had never seen a banana before, so the First Nations word for banana looks like slug, which I think is a pretty interesting little tidbit. So that's my fact about banana slugs for you. Now on to more mushroom picking. So we have a mystery mushroom here. Who knows what they are? If you know what these are, please comment down below.
I just check them every time to see the veins and make sure that they go down the stem, because the false chanterelles, the veins would stop here and not go down the stem, so that's a really good identifying factor. I kind of have a keen eye as well because I've been a professional wildlife spotter for a while, so you always look for the irregularities.
So that helps.
Yeah.
I was told by a professional mushroom picker that, but actually not a professional mushroom picker, a professional past wildlife spotter, that you want to look for the anomalies. So obviously everything around us is this kind of greeny brown color, and then you see these, so you're looking for the anomaly. And we're going to get right down to the base, pull them out, and we can see the veins there. Correct color. Oh no, amateur hour. Well, we'll leave that bit for the slugs. So these are winter chanterelles. And what's the difference?
What can you see the difference being?
They're a darker color. They're more delicate, maybe?
Yeah. Quite like squishy. They kind of almost feel like jelly. But same thing, the veins go down the stem, darker, kind of brownish color. And yeah, they feel more like jelly-like, but they taste very similar to the chanterelles.
Well, there we go. The little froggy. Hi, frog buddy. Oh, he jumped away. So, just to get all totally Blair Witch on you, you may be able to hear, I don't know if that will come through on the sound, but so the alarm calls we're hearing are Stella J alarm calls. They're an amazing bird. I think I've shown them before in my videos. They're black and blue, and they have a bit of a cool guy crest, a bit of a mohawk. But that noise is their alarm call. So whether it's us that have come into their area and upset them, or whether it's something else. Could be a Samsquanch, possibly a Sasquatch, a cucaracha, or that might be a dance. But yeah, they're still going. So could be us, could be a bear. We get bears around here. But also as we drove out, we saw a lot of other mushroom pickers. So could potentially be other people that have aggravated them. So if I never come back, if I get eaten by a bear, I leave all of my stuff to my mum. Okay. Love you, Mum. Bye. One tip, even though you are looking for mushrooms, is you want to keep an eye on your footing. Luckily, the ground here is quite soft. Or luckily, unluckily, you know. But what looks like solid ground could quite easily just be grown over and you plummet. Luckily, it was not a serious fall, and we think we got most of the mushrooms. So even though you're looking for mushrooms, watch your footing. Another tip for everyone, and this doesn't just apply to foraging, this applies to whatever you're doing out in the wilderness or out in an area where you're kind of away from civilization, is it's good practice to leave a trip plan with someone. So let them know where you're going, what you're going to do, your daily plan if it's a multi-day trip. But if it's just, you know, we're going out foraging, so we're going to leave here at 4. We're in an area with spotty cell service, so, you know, you can never guarantee that you'll have cell service and be able to call. So you should always say, you know, if I'm not back, if I'm not in touch with you by X time, then this is the area I'm going to. So, you know, you can share your Google Map pins, only with friends you trust, but let them know roughly the area you're going to. It never hurts to send a picture or give them a description of what you're wearing. You know, I'm in my mustard pants, black and white long sleeve, camo hat. You know, give them a description, and of course my Arc'teryx is bright red orange, so that's a good one too. But where you're going, when you plan to be back, what you're wearing, and what to do in the event that you don't call in. So maybe you say, if you don't hear from me by 8 o'clock, just be wary. If you then don't hear from me by 9, then I want you to call search and rescue or whoever. Let them know where I am, blah, 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 all of the information. An extra brownie point that will, if you do get lost and you then get found, if you use this method, the search and rescue team will probably be a little bit more endeared to you, is leave a trip plan in your vehicle. So leave a trip plan visible in your vehicle, where you're going, what you're wearing, etc., etc. That way, if they do find your car before they find you, then that will give them a good idea of where to go. So, and the last thing I would say is tying on to the kind of the Google Maps. As I said, the area we're in is pretty densely forested. So if you have something like a Garmin or you know, if you could have maybe an app that can track your walk that doesn't rely on data, then that's a good idea too, because at least, you know, you may have wandered in a full circle. Right now where we are, we're in a little bit of a depression, so you can't really see a great deal around us. So leaving a plan, or sorry, using a some kind of tracking app is a good idea just for yourself, so you know where you are, or put a pin in where you parked, which we may have forgotten to do, so you know where you're going, where you've been, and where you're getting back to when you're done. So that was a whole host of tips. I hope they help. Oh, this one's under a branch. There we go. And then we'll leave that little guy because he's a bit small.
They're always growing on wood. Different mushrooms grow on different types of surfaces, so it's another way to identify them, to make sure that you are choosing the right one, is if, well, chanterelles, they grow on wood. Decaying wood.
Oh, the bigger boy.
Mega. It's really good condition. Holy shit.
Wow.
It's really nice. That one has been.
So, chanterelle. And then this one is, who knows? I'm not a mushroom expert. We'll leave that one there. Oh, wait. Oh, I just found that big boy. So that is the end of the foraging adventure. We got out here 5 o'clock ish, about 5 o'clock ish. We've been out for about an hour and a half or so. We have a pretty decent haul, if you can see in there. We've got some lovely chanterelles, and we have some of the winter chanterelles. That's a better example of a winter chanterelle. This is a winter chanterelle.
Yep.
And we have some winter chanterelles. You can see their veins don't go all the way, but they're kind of orangey, and they're a little darker in color in comparison. And being careful, this is the winner of the chanterelle to be picked by David and Heather today. So this is the winner. That could feed, I would fry that up with some steak. So,
Hedgehogs.
Hedgehogs. We have hedgehogs too.
A few.
We have a few hedgehogs, not many. And not actual hedgehogs. We're not French, but hedgehog mushrooms. And they're a lighter color. They have a different kind of bottom. Toothed. They are toothed as opposed to gilled.
Veined.
Veined. They are toothed as opposed to veined. So we got some, yeah, we got some hedgehogs too. So Heather is going to do all sorts of wonders to these. She's going to pickle some of the button mushrooms, and we've yet to find out what she's going to do with the rest. But this was a pretty good adventure. One thing definitely to add in for everyone is I am in no way a mushroom expert. Heather has said many times that she is not a mushroom expert too. She has done one course and been foraging a couple of times. She has eaten the mushrooms that she has foraged a couple of times, and she has not died, so that is great. But please, please, please do not use this as an overall guide. If you are going to go foraging yourselves, please take a course or be absolutely 100% sure of the mushrooms that you have before you eat them, because literally you could kill yourself. So just be really careful. If you can't identify it, then don't eat it. If there's any element of doubt, then don't eat it. Okay, with that out of the way, thank you so much for joining me on today's adventure. If you have enjoyed this, please click the subscribe button down here, give the video a thumbs up, and comment down below. Let me know what you think of my mushroom picking skills, Heather's guidance as a teacher of mushroom picking. Just comment down below. Let me know what you think of the video. Thanks for joining me, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.